What's going on, guys? It's Professor Adjen back again for another Neural Cloud lesson, and for today I will be sharing with you my daily farming routine. Whether if it's efficient or not, you guys should decide because we may have a different definition of efficiency. So first thing I do when I log in into the game is I stare at my home screen for 10 to 15 seconds just to adore how gorgeous my secretary is, which is Habol. Habol is a goddess, man. Those legs, man, those legs. After staring at my goddess, go to your oasis and go collect everything there. After collecting everything in the oasis, go to your factory and collect everything that is already been done, like this one. I usually crop purple, not purple, orange gift materials, especially when I am farming the intimacy of the character that I am currently raising. Right now, I am maxing out Angela's intimacy, so I am crafting a teddy bear, which is the one needed to raise, which has a bonus experience when feeding to Angela's intimacy. Then here in the data encapsulation center, I usually just craft skill pivot. This is a very essential material that you will need and you will farm. I will explain this one later on, but note that in this factory, this is the thing that I always craft. And of course, here in the prefab unit, which is needed for the construction or upgrading your oasis. And here in the supplies workshop, it's common sense to just craft the basic search material because this one is very precious. You may get a unit here, like if you max out your search terminal at level 5, you may be able to recruit Banshee or Jin in your basic search summons. After we're done with the collecting of the resources, we now go to the farming stages. So here in the Explorer tab, always do the fragment search. Yes, because this is mandatory to do every day. You should always be doing this one first at the first one. And then vulnerability check also is a must thing to do every day. And after you do your vulnerability check, go to the exchange shop and exchange your tokens once and for all. For example, if you are farming Croc, Croc is the best character to get the shards in the vulnerability shop. So there's that. After this one, it will all depends on what you need or what you want to farm. I'm sorry guys, I'm stuttering. Excuse. If there are some 2 times drop like for this one, it is always good to do the 2 times drop. But take note that in regular days, we only get twice the 2 times drop. Take note on that one. But before you do this one, I make sure to do my skill pivot farming. Now, as I've said earlier, skill pivot is very vital in your farming because skill pivot is really essential in upgrading your unit's skill from level 8 to level 10. Like for this one, right now I'm farming the skill pivot for my Angela. As you've seen, my auto skill is already fully maxed out, but my passive still not yet maxed out. It's still at level 8. So in order for me to level this one to level 9, I need 8 skill pivots. And then I forgot how much skill pivot you need to level 9 to level 10. But it is a lot. And you can only get this one from some certain stages. And there is a farming stage for this one, which is a pretty bit tedious if you're gonna ask me. Because in farming skill pivot, you can farm that one by doing the exploration voyage. For example here, the 400 meter endless exploration. This one. If you can manage to beat the 400 meter, which I cannot, you may be able to farm this one, the skill pivot here. There is also another farming stage for the skill pivot, which is a bit easy for me. Here in the Enigma, the hard stage, the 4-3. This one. This is the farming stage for the skill pivot. If you can manage to fully auto this one, then it is a really good idea to spend most of your keys here before you start farming the other things. Because skill pivot is really one of the most necessary item if you want to fully max out your character. My team is not fully built yet to fully auto this stage. So what I do is I try to borrow the power of friendship. Yes. As you can see this one, this is my team 1. It is still not enough to fully auto this one, so I just borrow a friend support. Take note guys that friend support is really helpful. And you only have limited tries to use this one. For example, I borrowed Aki. On the next run, I cannot use an Aki support again. So you can only use the character support once. Just take note on that one. And as you can see, there is a limit here. Amount support left today, only 10. And you can check the characters that you already used. I haven't used mine yet. So I have a lot of characters to choose from on who I am going to use the support. Take note guys that farming this stage is not a guaranteed skill pivot drop. It is also RNG, which is such a shame. And also, do not claim every drop that you get here. Just claim the skill pivot if there is a skill pivot. And if there's no skill pivot, just choose one of the lowest key, so that you save a lot of key resources. And this is why I've said earlier that farming that ×2 drops or the algorithm drops is the last thing that you should be farming after you try to farm the skill pivot. So after I've used up all of my friend support in farming the skill pivot in 4-3 hard mode, only then I will go to the resource collection farming. So if there is still a ×2 drop here in the resource collection dungeon, you should be farming that one. I would be farming this one, and only farm this resource collection dungeon if you only unlock the last stage for this one, like this one, that's episode 8. Because if you are farming the episode 5, episode 6, that is not efficient farming. In my vocabulary, that is not efficient farming. What if you don't need the resource collection dungeon? Only then you will go to the algorithm farming. Farming for algorithm is a pain in the ass, in my honest opinion. This is one of those end game contents that you should be focusing on, because this one is RNG dependent, and the stuff that you gain from this one and the set that the dungeon drops are pretty much RNG. And the best day to farm the algorithm dungeons are usually the weekdays, but for weekends, do not farm the algorithm dungeon. Why? Because in weekends, as you can see, all sets that can drop from algorithm collection. All sets. There are a lot of sets in this game. So you should not be farming the algorithm dungeon during the weekends, but only farm this one during the weekdays. And that is my daily farming routine. Whether it's efficient or not is up for you to decide. But for me, I believe that is efficient for me. And I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.